Hey y'all, Irix Guy here, and I'm responding to another question, great question from one of my viewers. Keep the questions and comments coming, by the way, and I'll try to post video responses to all of your questions and or comments. But a viewer was questioning, you know, the DJI Neo is so small, is it well made? So within this video, I want to talk about the build quality of the DJI Neo. And by the way, if you're shopping for the DJI Neo, the case like I use, the other accessories, expand this video's description and then click the links there. You can find them all there. But let's talk about the DJI Neo's build quality. So even though it's well made, I would highly encourage everyone to use a case like this while it's not in use. You know, it may better protect your drone even when it's not flying. I mean, how many things do you sit around a house and something gets stepped on or whatever? I mean a case, if it gets stepped on by somebody that's fat and heavy, it could still break it, but at least it may better protect it. But let's talk about the build quality. So first of all, yes, this is the smallest, and I'm not talking about Tello, and you can check out my TELLO videos, old, very toy-sized drone. I'm not talking about that, but with the exception of Tello, this is the smallest and lightest DJI drone at the time of filming this video. And the build quality of this, when you feel it in your hands, you get that same feel that you get with, say, DJI Mini, and it's a lightweight material, lighter than the physically larger DJI drones, but it's got a good feel to it, a reassuring build quality. And as a testament to the build quality of the DJI Neo, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and check out my DJI Neo how to tilt DJI Neo camera down, how to tilt DJI camera up video. Because at the end of that video, I actually crashed my DJI Neo. It was not intentional. It was in a safe and responsible location here at the Appalachian Ocean. I did not damage my wrought iron furniture. I did not damage my umbrella, but that's where the crash occurred. And you can watch my DJI Neo camera tilt tutorial video to witness that crash. But I thoroughly inspected my drone post-crash, and the only thing that I found is a little bitty stain right there. And I think it's not a dent, doesn't feel scratched, but that was a stain because I put grilling accessories on that wrought iron sometimes, and I think it got a little bit of charcoal residue on it. So I'm gonna lick my finger and try to get that off there. It's still there, but I mean, you know, charcoal, that's, you know, that stuff stains. But I mean, that has nothing to do with the build quality. This thing survived that crash in a safe and responsible location like a boss. Also, a testament to the build quality is this little camera protector here. So it pops off, very well made. Why DJI is making these still a semi-transparent color blows my mind. I would think they would want to make these a solid color, and maybe a bright color like a red, an orange, a yellow. Something that reminds the operator to remove this prior to flight, but they still haven't. Small gripe. One thing about the build quality, see how the camera is somewhat internalized in the front? In the case of that crash while I was filming my other video, that potentially better protected the camera. If the camera was just sticking out there, the camera, since it has a gimbal assembly, it could have been easily damaged. So I like how they've somewhat internalized the camera in the DJI Neo. That's one of those things you may not notice upon quick inspection of DJI Neo, are the attention to detail, because that stuff makes a difference, especially if you're concerned about your long-term investment. Is this something that is well made enough that may survive a considerable amount of time? Now, obviously, we're not talking about a super expensive drone. This is in today's market, this would probably be considered a very affordable drone, and you can find it linked within this video's description, current pricing. But even with that being said, I found the build quality of this to be, it's very reassuring. Until you hold it in your hands, you can watch all my videos. Until you hold it in your hands, you can't, with your own hands or paws, whatever you are. Maybe you're some sort of animal and you're watching this video. Until you hold it in your hands or your paws, you can't appreciate the build quality. But once you do, especially after you fly it, not just the build quality, but the maneuverability of the drone. And that's topic for separate videos. So subscribe, check out my DJI Neo videos playlist, and you can see it in action, hear it in action. But yeah, very premium build quality. And I will, as part of this video, I'll pop the battery off. The battery is very lightweight, but also the battery itself has a very premium and reassuring feel. And the way that the battery snaps into the drone gives it a very confident connection. So you know, it's not like, oh, did I plug the battery in firmly enough? No, it's got a tactile and listen, snap. Very tactile and audible effect, so that you know that you've properly attached your battery. Build quality, excellent. And even the USB-C is in Charlie back there on the rear of DJI Neo. It doesn't stick out, it's internalized. They don't have a cover for it, but you shouldn't be flying this drone if there's rain or questionable weather anyway. So in dry conditions, that exposed USB-C, USB Charlie port does not spark concern. And like I said, while it's not in use, pick up a case like this one, like I've got linked within this video's description. While your DJI Neo is not in use, put it in a very nice and comfortable case so it can rest and relax prior to the next time in the field. Hope this video provided useful information. If it did, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell, and that'll notify you whenever I post another video. Check out all of my DJI Neo videos within my DJI Neo videos playlist, and check out my other drones too. I've been flying drones since Phantom 1, and I've got thousands of drone videos now on my channel, and thousands more coming soon. So I appreciate your viewership. Ask your questions below, post your comments below, and I'll try my best to respond within future DJI Neo videos. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day. And as a reminder, I am the drone evangelist, so always practice and preach safe and responsible drone use. Because if we don't come together and be our own fellow drone evangelist, and we don't practice safe and responsible drone use, and we don't preach safe and responsible drone use, this hobby may cease to exist, and that would be catastrophic. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, Captain Irix Guy here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/Irix Guy. And ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.